Neuro Linguistic Programming, the essential guide to NLP, bonus, dark psychology, and manipulation techniques. Written by Richard Pucelik. Narrated by Frank Bendler and Dawson Studio.
Introduction. This book is an introduction to the concept called Neuro Linguistic Programming, or NLP in a short form. NLP is the science and art of excellence, derived from the study of how top individuals in distinct areas achieve exceptional outcomes. Anyone can learn these communication abilities to enhance their personal and professional efficiency. This book discusses many of NLP's models of excellence in interaction, business, education, and rehabilitation. The strategy is practical, it achieves results, and in many fields around the globe, it's increasingly influential. NLP keeps growing and generating fresh thoughts. We, the writers, know that books, on the other hand, are static and fixed. Each book is a declaration about when it was written. It's the subject's snapshot. But just because tomorrow a man's going to be different is no reason not to take a photo today. Think of this book as a leapstone, enabling you to discover fresh terrain and continue an interesting voyage throughout your life. It reflects the private knowledge of NLP by the writers and is not a formal or definitive version. Such a version, by the very nature of NLP, will never exist. This is an overview, and I make a lot of decisions about what to include and what to drop out. The outcome is one of many ways the material can be organized. NLP is a model of how people structure their distinctive life experiences. It's just one way to think about and organize human thought and communications, fantastic and beautiful complexity. We trust that this NLP description will have a depth dimension into the wonderland of neuro-linguistic programming, and we hope that it helps spur you to a fantastic and noteworthy lifestyle. By concentrating both eyes on an item, depth is viewed. When viewed by one eye alone, the world is flat. NLP is an attitude of mind and a way of being in the world that cannot be passed on properly in a novel, although some sense of it will stem from reading things. A fantastic piece of music is enjoyed by listening to it, not by looking at the score. NLP is simple. It's a collection of models, abilities, and methods that enable the world to think and act efficiently. NLP's aim is to be helpful, boost choice, and to improve the quality of life. The most significant questions you have to ask about this book are: is it helpful? Does it function? Is it feasible? By attempting it and trying it out, find out what is helpful and what works. More importantly, discover by yourself why, when, and where it's not working, and alter it until it works. That's the spirit of neuro-linguistic programming. Our goal in writing this book is to fulfill the need we felt in speaking to the increasing amount of individuals interested in NLP. They would share our enthusiasm for the ideas on how individuals think and the possible modifications. In a manner that makes them easily accessible for use as instruments for change in a changing world, it would contain many of the most helpful abilities, patterns, and methods. It would still be helpful as a reference book after a first reading. It would provide practical advice to follow specific interests and apps when purchasing other NLP books. And in selecting NLP training classes, it would give advice. Given NLP's elusive obviousness, this objective was so daunting that none of us was ready to tackle it on our own. It gave us the bravery to combine our resources.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?